Hey YouTube, alright, we're back again. This time we're working on a 2013 Ford Explorer. This is actually my wife's car. And we had a little problem. Yesterday she was rolling down the passenger side window and it came off track, and as you can see it shattered the window. What had happened is it came off track in the front here. I don't know if you can see in there or not. And it put the window in a bind, and before she could stop the window, it decided to just shatter it all the way across. So now, what I'm having to do is remove the door panel. Here's the door panel on the inside. This is an XLT model. So it's not fancy, but it's not the completely, fleet style. So I'm going to show y'all the basic ways to get this door panel off. What you've got is, first you need to come up here. You'll remove the cover that's right here. It's right there where the mirror bolts in. And that's going to pop off easy with a small flat tip screwdriver or anything like that. You'll pop that off, set it out of the way. The only tools I'm actually using today are right here. It's just a small cheap set that I picked up. And all you're gonna need really, here's your piece that goes right here. Goes in right there. It just pops right off. Simple, just two little clips. All I'm using, and I just did this for simplicity, is I've got a 7mm socket on a 1/4" ratchet with a small extension. And then I took on my nut driver set that I've got here and I put my 10mm. Those are the only two tools you're going to need besides a flat tip screwdriver. So a 10mm socket and a 7mm socket will do it, or just for simplicity I started the nut driver with one, the ratchet with the other. Then you're going to come over here, and the first thing you're going to do is right inside the door here, and you're going to pull this back, and there's a little cover that goes right over that, and it's actually right, look over here, it's actually sitting right here. So this little black cover, I'll get here in the light, sorry we're doing this at night, but it's starting to rain here in lovely Indiana, and so I got to get this window up before we get a wet car. So here's the little plate cover that's going to be right here behind this. Pops off very easily. All you got to do is just put a flat tip screwdriver behind it. Be careful to not scratch it up. Try to get right there in the crease. Just pry it from this end here where you come in, pry it from this end here, and it'll just pop right out of there. Alright, the second one you're going to have to remove is this one right here. And this one right here is right inside the door handle, right here. Just goes right up in here, covers this spot. Yet again, easy one to remove. Come from the bottom right here, just put your little flat tip screwdriver in, give it a quick pop, comes right out. Alright, so now we're going to track down where all the bolts are. All the bolts, you've got one here, of course, inside, behind the cover, 10mm. Super simple to get out. These two here, you've actually got two right inside this. Kind of hard to see in there. Like I say, this is dark, sorry. But if you look inside there, there's two spots, one here, one there, to be able to have two 10mm bolts. You got to take those two out, and then you come all the way down here on the very bottom. See, yeah, y'all can't see anything. But right on the very bottom of the door panel, along the very bottom, there's two 7mm bolts. Alright, so you're going to pull those out. And after you've got all those pulled out, you've pretty much got that part out of the way. So now all you need to do is get you either a small little pry bar, or what I'm using, I've got my big Snap-on large and in charge screwdriver, and you just go around, go completely all the way down the door seam, and you'll be able to work your way through there, and you'll find there's clips that are made into the door panel itself, and then there are white clips that actually are just slide into the door panel, that are, they say they're not reusable. You're supposed to replace them every time you take the door panel off, but if you're gentle with them, they'll come out, you can reuse them. And you got to pull all those out. You go all the way around. I think there's like 6 of those all the way around. You get them all loose, and then you can come in, and they're all loose. The door panel, like I say, I've been doing this, so I've got ahead of myself on this video instead of showing y'all step by step. Sorry about that, in a hurry. But you come in, and then the door panel's freely just kind of hanging there. So what you do is now you grab the door handle here that you actually get out of the car with or shut the door with. You lift up, and the door panel will actually just kind of fall off. It's just setting up on a little ridge. Get out of the way here. It's just setting up right here on this little ridge. It's just resting on that all the way across. So you just kind of lift it off of it, and the door panel will then just kind of fall down there like that. Alright, so you get in here. Now it's kind of self-explanatory. Wish I had more light for y'all. Let me see if I can get this to come up with some light. Nope. Alright. Phone's wanting to be a jackass. Sorry about that, folks. But anyway, you're going to have all your little cables and stuff like that you're going to have to disconnect, all your little clips. And that's going to let you access anything inside here that you need to do. So people that are looking at this video to change out speakers, there's your speakers right there. Boom, easy. Looks like you got the 7mm. Looks like you're going to have 6 of those all the way around. You'll be able to pull out the speaker. You know, if you're trying to replace the door handle, that's going to be easy. You've got all your connections right here on the inside. You know, lock mechanisms, anything like that. It's going to be easily accessed now that you have the door panel off and just hanging here. So hopefully this video helps y'all. Like I say, sorry for the quality. I'm in a hurry because I've got now about 10 minutes to get this fixed before the rain gets here, so I don't have a wet car on the inside. But like I say, here I am. Pretty much destroyed the car, but I know how to put it back together. So y'all have a good night, and I hope that this helps y'all. Thanks.